Hey, it's Jerry. Welcome back to Schmuckle Farm. I want to take just a minute and go over the security cameras I put up in the barn and kind of give a short review of how I'm using them and what the pros and cons are. So the cameras we decided to go with are the Blink Minis, the wired ones. They're 30 bucks a piece at Best Buy. I don't know what they are anywhere else. That's just where I bought them. We started with 2 in case they didn't work out for us, but since then I've added 6 more. The cameras are super easy to set up. Takes maybe 5 minutes. Download the app, scan a code. There's plenty of tutorials on that. You will need a Wi-Fi source. This is a cellular router from T-Mobile because that's all that's available to us. And I'm running 8 cameras off of it and they're doing just fine. So the number one thing that I really like about this is when you pull up the app and go to the home screen, and I'll put a shot of it here. You can see all of your cameras. Now the image that you're seeing is not a live feed image. That is the thumbnail for the camera. As you rename each camera for whatever you want it, you add a thumbnail to it. But then when you click on the camera icon here, it takes you to the live feed. And as you can see in this one, it has really good infrared for close up. There's no lights on in these stalls at night. This is straight from the camera. And then this one, you can see the daylight image is really clear and it's really easy to see what's going on. Now, unlike what you see in Hollywood, you can take your fingers and blow this up on the phone, but as you do so, it becomes more grainy. So at night, it's really tough once you get it really blown up to see any detail. Sorry if there's any wind noise. I'm standing in the center aisle of the barn. If you go to the home screen, you can look here, and this will be all the videos it has saved. You can actually tell it to record and save those. You can download those if you want to. You can purchase cloud storage for it. There's a lot of different options there, and you can go to their website and read all about it. But I like having those to check on the cameras periodically. But most of the time, if I want to see what's going on, I simply pull the app up, go to the individual cameras, look at each horse, look at each stall, look at the main aisle, front and back, and just make sure nothing's going on. So the last thing that I really like about these is the audio. You can go to the live view on any camera and the audio is really clear. You can press the button to talk and I can say anything to the horses and you can tell they hear me. They get up, they walk around looking for me. And I've held conversations with my wife while she was out of town where she would access a camera while I'm working in the barn and we would hold a conversation. Very clear on both ends. So far the only issue I've had is one camera that lost signal. Like every 5 minutes it was losing connection to the Wi-Fi, whereas the other cameras would not. So I know it wasn't the router. But I reached out to their tech support, which is going on their website and sending them an email, and they'll immediately email you back. I think it took a couple hours for me to get an email back from a person who I had their name, their contact information, which is kind of unusual for tech support. And we resolved the issue pretty quickly. If they have your information, they can go into your account, look at your camera and fix that. And whenever you give them access, it's a temporary access. They don't have permanent access to it. So I was very happy with their customer support. The camera's still up, was able to resolve the issue. A lot of the issues that you may have with these are simply resolved by, there's a reset button on the bottom. You can reset the camera and then add it back to the app, and usually that solves any problems. But so far, that's the only problem I've had where I actually had to reach out to tech support, and I was very satisfied with their response. All right, so I hope that helps you out. I found them to be affordable at 30 bucks a piece. They work good. I have no complaints with them. The only thing I occasionally have to do is go get the cobwebs off, but that's what you get in a barn. And I'd recommend them. If you're looking for something to put up in a barn that you can access anywhere you want to from your phone, the Blink cameras are a pretty good system to go with. Thanks for watching.